Back to the channel. Today we're going to unravel some incredibly complex events in Genoa. Rumors are circulating around the Newman family, but what's the truth? In this video, I'll summarize the plot points that will be revealed in the next episode. Stay tuned to see what happens. Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Today is Thursday, a beautiful day to grab a giant cup of coffee and dive headfirst into the absolute madness that is currently unfolding in Genoa City. We have so much heavy drama to unpack today, and I am honestly running on fumes right now, but I just had to get these thoughts out to you guys before my deadline hits. Let's just jump right into the deep. So, Adam Newman has finally made his choice, and honestly, it is about damn. He chose Sally Spectra over Victor Newman. Let's be real here. Adam has been fighting for a scrap of validation from his father for years and years of begging and scheming and trying to prove he is a good son and worthy of the. But he finally hit a massive brick wall. Adam told Sally that after everything he has done, after all the loyalty he has tried to show his family, Victor still will not give him a real place at Newman Enterprises. And it just makes you want to scream at your television screen, right? Because look at the ridiculous dynamic going on over there. Victoria Newman is running the company. She is sitting on the throne, calling all the shots, acting like she is the only person in the world who knows how to run a business. And Nick Newman? Nick is literally in rehab right now. He is fighting for his life against a severe fentanyl addiction after everything that happened with Matt Clark and yet Nick has a cushy job waiting for him the exact second he gets out. Victor is keeping Nick's co-CEO seat perfectly warm for him while he recovers. But Adam gets absolutely nothing. And the only way Adam can get a seat at the table is if he completely sells his. Victor basically told Adam that the only way to prove his loyalty is to stand by and watch Victor rip Spectre Charles away from Sally. Victor wants to steal the company right out from under her. And he wants Adam to just stand there and nod and be a good little soldier while Sally's entire life and career is ruined. What were they thinking? Who actually believes this is going to end well? Adam realizes that Victor is just using him as a pawn to hurt Sally, and he refuses to do it. He just refuses. And I have to say, maybe I'm being too harsh on Victor sometimes, but no, I am proud of Adam. I am honestly so proud of Adam for finally drawing a line. But it is not just Adam in this fight. Chelsea Lawson is right there with him in this specific situation. Chelsea and Adam definitely want Newman Media back. They have been very vocal about that for a while now. They want to rebuild the company. They have big plans. They have a grand vision for the future. But they are not willing to destroy Sally to get it. They are just not. Both Adam and Chelsea are being extremely cautious about putting any unnecessary pressure on Sally right now. And why? Because Sally is pregnant. She is carrying Billy Abbott's baby. And Adam and Chelsea know that intense stress is incredibly dangerous. They know that pushing her too hard or letting Victor launch a full-scale corporate war against her could lead to severe pregnancy complications, or worse, a miscarriage. And this is where things get really emotional and heavy. Adam and Sally have a lot of history, a very dark, very painful history that they can never just erase. A few episodes ago, we saw Adam looking at Sally, and you could just see the raw pain in his eyes. They lost baby Ava. They went through the absolute worst tragedy a couple can ever go through, and it completely tore them apart. Adam remembers that pain every single day. He remembers the total devastation of losing a child. And even though Sally is having a baby with another man, with Billy of all people, Adam still cares about her deeply as a human being. He cannot and will not be the reason she loses another baby. He just can't do it. So he is stepping up to protect her from his own father's ruthless attack. So let's talk about Victor first. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger pattern here, because Victor's behavior is honestly chilling to watch. I honestly think Victor might actually want to cause a mistake. Okay, that sounded really dramatic, but you get what I mean, right? Think about it. Think about how much Victor absolutely hates Billy Abbott. Victor hates Billy more than he hates Matt Clark. He hates Billy more than he hates Jack Abbott. Billy is the ultimate enemy in Victor's eyes. Billy is the guy who constantly messes up, who constantly disrespects the Newman family, who stole Victoria's heart and broke it a million times over the years. And now Billy is having a baby with Sally. And Victor cannot, he just cannot stand the idea of Billy Abbott being happy and Victor building a family. The fans on social media have been arguing about this all week long. People are saying Victor's just being a ruthless businessman trying to get his property back, but I don't buy it for 1 second. I think it is deeply personal. Victor knows Sally is pregnant. He knows she recently had a terrifying medical scare where she was bleeding and had severe stomach pains and had to literally call 911 in a panic. He knows she is incredibly fragile right now. And yet, he is launching a massive, stressful, hostile takeover of her company anyway. Why? Because he wants to break her. He wants to break her so badly that maybe, just maybe, her body gives out and she loses. And if she loses the baby, Billy Abbott loses the baby. It is a sick, twisted way to punish Billy without ever laying a finger on him directly. And the craziest part of all this is Victor probably justifies it in his own twisted mind. You guys know how Victor operates. He never thinks he is the villain. He always thinks he is the hero of his own story, protecting his family. Victor is probably sitting in his giant office looking at that massive portrait of himself and thinking, I am doing Sally a favor. He probably thinks that tying Sally to a loser like Billy Abbott for the rest of her life is a tragedy. He probably tells himself that by causing this immense stress, by ruining her business, he is somehow saving her from a lifetime of misery with Billy Boy. It is pure narcissistic delusion on a grand scale. But that is Victor Newman for you. That is how he has always been. So Adam sees all of this unfolding. Adam sees the absolute monster his father is being. And Adam makes a secret deal. He makes a secret deal to buy Newman Media from Sally to get Victor off her back and stop the corporate. But there is a catch. A massive, dangerous. Adam tells Sally that she cannot tell Victor that he is the one who bought it. Adam is going to lie straight to his father's face. He's going to pretend that he and Chelsea scammed Sally and stole the company back from her. He is going to play the ruthless villain in Victor's eyes just to protect Sally from Victor's wrath. It is actually kind of romantic in a very messed up, very dysfunctional Newman kind of way. But what happens when Victor finds out the truth? Because you know he will. Secrets in Genoa City never, ever stay secret for long. Victor is going to find out that Adam bought the company and protected Sally behind his back. And when he does, all hell is going to break loose. Victor is going to feel so incredibly betrayed. He is going to see it as Adam choosing an outsider, choosing an enemy over his own flesh and blood father. Victor is already so paranoid and erratic right now with Nikki's health crisis and the whole Matt Clark situation blowing up. This ultimate betrayal from Adam might just push Victor completely over the edge into full madness. And let's not forget about Chelsea in all of this mess. Chelsea thinks she and Adam are a solid team. She thinks they are equal partners in this business venture to get Newman Media back. But Adam is keeping her completely in the dark about the true nature of his deal with Sally. Adam is risking his entire career, his fragile place in the Newman family, and his relationship with Chelsea, all to protect his ex-girlfriend. If Chelsea finds out that Adam is putting everything they have built on the line just for Sally, she is going to be absolutely furious. Chelsea has worked so hard to build a stable life for herself and Connor, and Adam is just throwing a live grenade into it because he still has a soft spot for Sally Spectra. It is a total disaster waiting to happen. And honestly, where is Billy in all? Billy is completely clueless. He is running around dealing with his mom, Jill, dealing with the Chancellor Winter's corporate drama, and he has absolutely no idea that his unborn child is literally in the crosshairs of a vicious Newman family war. Billy thinks he is untouchable right now, but Victor is using Sally as a weapon to get to him. Billy needs to wake up and realize the extreme danger that his lifelong feud with Victor is putting his new family in. If Sally loses this baby because of Victor's manufactured stress, Billy is going to lose his mind. He will go to all-out war with Victor, and it will be the ugliest thing we have ever seen. I am just so tired of Victor getting away with this stuff. I really am. I've been covering this show for a while now, and it is the exact same pattern over and over again. Victor destroys lives. He manipulates his kids until they break. He crushes anyone who gets in his way, and then he demands absolute loyalty from the people he just abused. How can he demand loyalty from Adam when he treats him like garbage? How can he expect Adam to just stand there and watch Sally suffer and potentially lose a child? It is emotional abuse, plain and simple. And I am so glad Adam is finally realizing that Victor's approval is just not. So we are just going to have to wait and see how this all plays out. Will Sally's fragile pregnancy survive this intense corporate warfare? Will Adam's secret deal with Sally stay a secret long enough to work? Will Victor succeed in his sick, twisted plan to punish Billy by hurting Sally? I don't know, you guys. I really don't. But I know I will be glued to my screen, watching every single second of it unfold. The writers are really pushing the boundaries with this storyline, and I am here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is Victor purposely trying to cause? Is Adam acting like a hero or a total fool? We will talk about it all next time.